What is knowledge management? Welcome to the PolyInnovator YouTube channel. Knowledge management is a way you organize your whole life, really. All the information you have in your head that you want to get out of your head and information you want to take in later to put into your head. So the input and output. That is what knowledge management is in a nutshell. What does that actually mean though for you? So let's get into this. Basically, when you're creating your own system, you need to find a way that you can mind dump, which is generally through journaling or even actual methodologies for mind dumping. But generally, it's just you getting the ideas out. So different ideas like this video here, I ended up writing down as a one-line idea for a blog post or a video, in this case a video, and I put it into my content ecosystem plan that I created. So eventually I would turn it into something that could be created. Your output can either be a journal or something public, like a piece of content like this. Your input could be something along the lines of your modular degree, your learning, or just even a resonance inbox, as Ali Abdaal calls it. And this idea of taking things in and then putting something out as either private or personal, doesn't really matter. Public or personal, it doesn't matter, My point is having a place to put your knowledge. And so having a system to be created for this is what I try to do with Obsidian, for example. And going around and making sure that I have everything I need and easy access. So when I want to research tiny homes, I have my notes right there that I can end up building something in the future. If I want to move somewhere, I have my notes for how to move and what I'm doing to move to get there. Things like that. You can even see knowledge management as the umbrella for task management and project management as well, and your note-taking within it. So they all fall underneath that knowledge management umbrella. So this idea of having a system, let me close these so you can see what I'm talking about here. So this is my Obsidian system here, and basically anytime I use a tool, whether it's Notion, Acrium, Capacities, I build out a system very similar to this. This is my PIOS. And so when I want to focus on the yearly level, the supra, quarterly, monthly, weekly, and daily, that's where each of these layers go into. And so the dailies, the tasks that I do, creating this video as a prime example, and then even going into the weekly, so I'm planning the week ahead and trying to figure out what I'm going to do this week to move things forward, move my phases forward. And then the quarterly, or monthly, is where I actually track what my projects are to go into these phases. What are my goals to accomplish this phase? The phase being my area of focus, whether it's a knowledge area for life or my niche for content, that's a phase. And then you have the quarterly alignment, which I chose 4 pillars in Ikigai, especially the 4 pillars though, to be the anchoring for that layer. And so essentially you have yearly, which is planning and reviewing each year. The quarterly, which is your alignment, are your actions aligned with your values? And then the monthly, I do my now page updates where I'm like, here's what I'm doing now, here's personally and professionally. And so that's what's like going on with, like, these are my goals. These are the things I'm doing to accomplish these projects and goals. And then the weekly, kind of planning things out. I need to do better with weekly, to be honest. And then the dailies, what I really am good at is getting things done each day and trying to get something done each day. And then that's just the archive and templates. And so the system that I created is a way for you and I to organize our multidisciplinary lives. And knowledge management is a way to go ahead and take each of your phases, whether it's your career or something you want to be your career or even just a hobby. Each one of these phases are a part of you. How do you manage those phases? That's the system that I created here. And so knowledge management, this is supposed to be a simple video, but knowledge management is just a way for you to manage those phases, break up those phases into tasks, goals, and projects, and then every week go ahead and learn something and create something, whether it's public or private, doesn't matter, but creating something from that learning so that way it actually sticks into your brain. And so that is really what knowledge management is about. There's plenty of different tools to use. Shout out to Notion and Obsidian and Cortex as being some great tools for it. All right, I'm going to end this here. Cheers.